Hey guys, this is WhatiF here, and it looks like Motorsport Games have come out of hiding again to make a tweet because they're running out of days for that current gen update for the NASCAR 21. So they make a post about something. So here's the new roadmap, which basically, if you see right here, it means NASCAR 22 is going to get pushed to NASCAR 23, which in and of itself, that's good, considering the shit show that the game was and how atrocious it was in so many different levels. That is probably the best thing that they could do, is just to delay the game. So, props to them on that, but will it actually be a competent game? Fuck, I doubt it. Why would I have any faith or confidence that they can actually deliver something that functions? Time will tell. If they even exist, because so much has come out about the CEO and him basically being a con artist and jumping from business to business, making profit, like a huge amount of profit. That company collapses, then he moves on to something else, banks a lot of money, and is really good at kind of swindling or swaying investors, and he just has this kind of air about him that I guess people just want to give him money. And then there's this whole thing with him gaining 620+% in his earnings. So now he's making more money off of 24 players playing this game. And there's a whole other bunch of bullshit about their quarter four investor call where they were saying 81 million people were watching an R Factor 2 live stream thing, which is a bunch of bullshit when only like 1,000 players are even on the game. Other R Factor like live streams don't even get to like 1 million views. That basically the numbers are comically inflated to the point of just ludicrous and just nonsensical bullshit. So just more layers of garbage. So much has come out. I mean, honestly, I would want to make a video on it, but like Austin's already kind of covered everything really well. Disco Inferno's already kind of said everything I wanted to say, so I really didn't have anything else to add other than just reiterating the same point of just that this is really bad and just atrocious and horrible. Atrocious is going to be the main word of this video. But, yeah. And also the loss of credibility that Radman had, because after all this stuff going on, he still persists that DK is a cool guy. He's funny. And these are just rumors. None of it, like, it's just all speculation. Just lost all credibility. It's quite funny. So that's a whole other rant on itself. That could be a video one day. But I don't really want to talk about that today because we got to talk about the roadmap. So Patch is coming in June for the next gen console update. So it's supposed to be coming out in April. Now it's got pushed to June. Again, even in the read more thing, there's not anything specific in like the details for this next gen update. If it was like an actual like update for the modern consoles, like a PS5, Xbox One, Series X, alphabet numbers, whatever it's called, they would have listed it. But my guess is it's going to be pretty pointless. Next to no actual improvements or just such a minor difference. Kind of like what Madden 22 is with like the old gen and then the new gen where like the hair is slightly different. That's like going to be the smallest of improvements. It's going to be something so minuscule. So I don't really care for that. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Then in September, we got a season expansion launch, which is a full 2022 Cup Series team rosters, 2022 regular season schedule, updated UI and in-race HUD. So this is kind of interesting because, one, I mean, this is ideally what I would like all these NASCAR games to be done, like where they release a game every other year, and then in between that year they have like the most recent seasons, like, you know, rosters and schedule updates and stuff. Like that's basically the idea I would always like to have. So in and of itself, there's nothing wrong here. But will they charge you for this? Personally, I would say make it free, because the fans have gone through so much bullshit and been lied to and deceived and conned so hard of how this game actually came out to be like. I feel like it would be wrong to just charge them even more for this. but they probably will because they are hemorrhaging money terribly. They as Senator investor calls, they're not even sure if they can even make it through 2022, and they are just losing money constantly. So they're gonna probably charge it at least $20 to $30 if I had to guess, which that could be a rant on its own because you already fucked your consumers once before. Why would they want to spend even $10 is asking too much at this point. So who knows what that's going to be like. So I'm sure they're going to price it as high as they can go without upsetting the fans too much, which who knows what that threshold or limit is. But yeah. But the updated UI and in-race HUD is, I mean, obviously the in-race HUD, it could just always just be the cockpit that they're just going to improve that, have the 2 cameras, the rear view mirror, and then the actual video camera thing. So that might be what they mean with the in-race HUD. Who the hell if I know. Updated UI, my guess is just maybe a mirror. Fuck if I doubt it. They would have probably listed it. But again, it's vague, so who knows what that actually means. It's all just pointless speculation. Again, why would I have any faith in them doing anything, right? They probably can't even... Well, they said that the PS4 can't handle a mirror, which is the biggest bunch of bullshit I think I've ever heard in video game land, and maybe in real life, I'm not sure. It's definitely in the top 25, because that is so embarrassing to come out and say that, hey, a PS4 can't handle a mirror. That is such shit. Well, NASCAR Heat, this game came out in 2000. This has a mirror. Who would have thought? I guess NASCAR Heat is more technologically advanced than a PS4. I guess we learn something new every day. I don't know. It's just comical. But who knows? But yeah. So okay, that's cute. Update, but they're probably going to charge people money for that, so that's going to be more of a... It's not going to be a good look for them, because they've already just, like I said, they've already ruined their customers' trust in them, so yeah. So then in fall 2022, we got NASCAR 22 for the Switch. I'm assuming it's just going to be like... well, I don't know. I don't know what that could mean. Is it going to be like based on the NASCAR Heat 5 thing, but with like newer stuff? Like, is it based on that? I mean, if that was the case, then maybe they would have called it something else, like NASCAR Heat 6 for the Switch. I don't know. So who knows what that could actually mean? Then if it's not already bad enough, if they're actually going to charge people for the DLC on top of the season expansion, then oh boy, we are going to be in a boatload of rage, because there's 3 of them. Holy fuck, if these cost anything, this is going to be atrocious, because that's just going to piss off the consumer even more. Because even if they're $10, that's 30, let's say this is 20, 30, 40, 50. That's almost like a new game price. I mean, Heat 5 was that price, so with all that DLC bullshit, that might be $50 total just on that alone, which would be ridiculous. And yeah, so yeah, if you didn't get fucked enough, then hey, you got more money coming your way to get absolutely burned. So enjoy that. Then in mid 2023, NASCAR 23 is going to apparently launch, which who knows if that's actually going to happen. Will the company even still exist? I don't know. I mean, I haven't even got into the whole topic of multiple organizations, people trying to sue them. There's the whole 704 Games thing where they basically Motorsport Games bought them out because they're trying to say their investors they weren't making enough money, and it's a bunch of just really slimy tactics. And poor 704, poor Monster Games for getting absolutely fucked in all this. I mean, they weren't making great games, but Jesus Christ, they at least had functioned, for God's sake. So I don't know. Who knows what's to actually come of this? I have no hope. Why would I have hope? Why would I be optimistic? I guess I can go on a rant here, but Radman was really disappointed that, oh, gee, Willikers, there's not going to be a new NASCAR game. That sucks as a content creator. Well, gee, I'm in the same goddamn position, but you know what? I'm happy about it, because you know what? that's really the only thing that they can do. Does that suck for me as a content creator? Yeah, because obviously if I play a most recent new game, that's going to benefit my channel to the utmost possibility. But at the end of the day, I care more about the fucking consumers and how they will feel and react and everything. So that concerns me like 2%, but that's not like even what I was thinking of. It's, oh God, so I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what this is actually going to do? I mean, probably more shit's going to get broken. I mean, again, I have to see it to believe it if things actually improve, because I've given no confidence, no hope anything's actually going to matter. I mean, the game is still fundamentally broken. Stages don't work. You only get points for the first 2 stages, and that's just stupid. The caution glitches still happen. I mean, the glitch, it's a bug where every time, if you wreck before, like on lap 27 and like half the field's on lap 28, then you're a lap down, and it just causes like a whole shit show and a whole mess. So that's broken. We even get into the concept of no mirrors, no fuel, tire indicator. I mean, so much is broken, so much is wrong, and on the console side of things, it's a technical buggy fucking mess where it can look nice, but there's so much weird issues, whether it's just the game just chugs, or there's frame rate issues, or cars are flickering, like the lighting flickers. Like, it's a whole convoluted mess where I need basically a notepad to write out information to, like, not even the whole difficulty thing where, extreme difficulty is like impossible, and then veterans like doable, then other, like, the difficulty from track to track is so extreme. It is the most imbalanced difficulty in a game ever. Like, you could say what you want about the Heat games, but if you have that 105, for the most part, you're gonna be, from track to track, it's gonna be okay. There's gonna be some exceptions here and there, like Richmond's gonna be a little bit harder than others, but for the most part, it's like this is Heat 5. This is the difficulty like pattern. It's like a little up and down. NASCAR 21 is a bam, 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 bam. Like, the difficulty is so chaotic and random, just insane. And I didn't want to get into the fucking video conference call bullshit thing, or town hall, where they were saying like, oh, the car turns to the right because that's realistic, that's real life. Like, basically they're just touting their physics engine so hard to the point of like just ludicrousy and talking about authenticity. It's just, God, it's like, they've created the worst NASCAR game ever made. I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic. Just a couple weeks ago, I actually went out and got NASCAR Heat Evolution because I thought that this was more worth. Well, it's pre-owned, but like it was like $12. But the point is, this felt more like worth my money, and to actually support a company that may or may not exist, I felt more confident and prouder to own this than NASCAR 21 from a collecting standpoint. That is how pathetic the bar has been set, and how I feel about NASCAR 21. And I'm embarrassed I even made 37 episodes on it. It shouldn't have even been that long, but I wanted to finish out the season, and I wanted to at least win the championship and then move on, which there's no satisfaction of even winning it because nothing happens. So, like, it's completely pointless. Even the Lieutenant says when you win a championship, something happens. It's like a champion celebration scene thing, but like something. It's so pathetic. We'll wait and see. We'll see how much they upcharge the season expansion, all the DLC shits, and just to see what on earth possibly happens. Obviously, I'm quite tired of all this bullshit with this game and the company, and just so much has gone on, and seeing just how people react to this, not seeing how people react to this, but seeing our top echelon content creator like, shill them, but then dial it back, criticize them, shill them again, and then, the cycle repeats, and then it's a whole... That's our top content creator of this game series, and that's the echelon. That's where we're at. He calls people crybabies for ranting about the game. But then he did it himself, so I don't... Fuck if I know, but it's just... It makes me very disgusted to even be a part of this NASCAR gaming community shit, because look what we're given. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, obviously for me, I got other things planned. I want to keep doing NASCAR. Right? I want to do NASCAR Heat 5 on Steam, and after that, who the hell knows where it'll go, or if I'll even still be doing this. I again don't have any goddamn clue, so just have to wait and see. But yeah, so I guess we can click on read more to see what they say here. I mean, obviously, we can get into the whole thing about them being very transparent and open with their consumers, but they won't tell you about the NFTs and other bullshit that their CEO wants to implement. And it's not like that it's not rumors. He literally was on a TV show or something. I don't know if it's a TV show or not, but he was on a TV show thing, and he was talking about crypto and NFT shit. That's not speculation. That's not like is that possible? No, that's the case. And it's already on their rFactor site with the card packs where you have to pay money to get a picture of a fucking car, and it's stupid and dumb. God. But that's all that's on his mind, is finding more ways for monetization. And I'm assuming that's also what the season expansion thing is. There's no way it's not going to be free. I mean, I would love it for it to be free, but that's not going to be the case, because they're hemorrhaging money so badly. They're going to probably want to milk the fucking consumers dry of their hopes and everything. So, okay, so this kind of clarifies what I was saying about NASCAR 22 on the Switch. It's going to be with improved visuals and new features over NASCAR Ultimate Edition. So it's going to be kind of like a update of that. So, okay, well, that's good, I guess. Yeah. So again, who the hell knows what's actually to come of this? Why would I have hope? Why would I be optimistic? I mean, they're probably gonna microtransaction all the DLC stuff to make it almost close to a full release game with all this stuff combined. Maybe not exactly, but it might be like $30 here, then $30 for all these DLCs, so it'll be like $60. That's my guess. I don't know, but the only good thing is, hey, it's not going to come out this year. It's going to come out next year, so maybe it'll be less broken. I can't even say be good. Let's not have our hopes too high. We can't even expect it to be decent. I'm not expecting. That's another rant I can go on. Is I haven't rated this game like a 4 out of 10, or NASCAR 20 like a 4 out of 10, which is fucking insane, because that implies that this game is slightly below average, which that is not the case. I don't know how you can objectively look at that. Be like, yeah, this is like a 4 out of 10, slightly below average, when there's so much wrong. You'll be hard-pressed to even give this game a 1. Because so much, it's just not fun. There's no joy to be had of it. Like, of all the content creators that have played NASCAR 21, I mean, everybody stopped except for Admin. So, go figure. Have fun. Have fun playing a broken-ass game that is atrocious. And, have fun. I've been there. But it's just depressing. It's just depressing to think about the only content creator that's in my sphere is one that just I can't even get into the whole Ryan Moody thing where he tried to use legal threats to him because Moody made a video, like, critiquing, like, his video and, like, elements of shit, and it's just, like, that's such a fucking shit show. Why is it turning into, like, a rabbit rant? That's not the point of this video. I'm very cynical, but this shit is why. Because, well, to be fair, we haven't had a really good NASCAR game since, like, 2004. NASCAR 05, so... I mean, it's been close to 20 years. We've only had varying levels of bad. But at least Heat 4 was the most functional and most entertaining of the bunch. So I guess I could say that that was like the best one since NASCAR 05. But I don't know. I don't even know what to really say about this. I'm just rambling. I'm ranting about shit, but it's just... That's just the state that this game is in right now. It's such a pathetic excuse. I haven't touched it since I last played it in like February when my series ended on the Let's Play of it, because there's no need to play it. It's such a piece of shit mess. I mean, people can technically mod the game to kind of do stuff with it, but nobody wants to do it because no one cares enough. There's only like 24 players playing the game. And then there's times in a day where it's under double digits, where it's like 8 players a day. That's like the lowest I've seen it, so it's not like a top number thing. But yeah, it's just... So who knows? After all the shit I've seen and heard about what this company is and what DK does, his past, like, why would I have any hope of anything going right? I mean, he's been bouncing from company to company for so many years, and a lot of the stuff that's happening here with this game and like how things have been going on is the same company, like the same issues that were happening with like Net Element, where he was a part of that, where that was just a company that just kind of like takes licenses and kind of watch Austin's video because it explains it better. But that's my thoughts on the whole situation. I mean, what else do I have to say? It's good that they're pushing it back, but is it really gonna fix shit? I mean, I guess I have to see to believe, because why would I have any hope of this finally fixing things? It's whatever. I'm done. This is why I really didn't have any reason to make a video talking about this game in like 2 months, because everybody else has kind of beat me to the punch and everything. But I did a roadmap discussion before, and also we really don't have anyone else to look forward to in terms of like making videos on talking about this game. Really, the only person I have to look forward to is Disco Inferno. So that's my only hope of sanity in this world. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you later, and have a good day, everyone.